Throw the Book Podcast, the podcast where three dudes read some books, and not just any books, kids' books, and then review them poorly.
Mostly very poorly.
Mostly very poorly.
Yeah. Yep. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Sean.
I think I'm Dave today.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one. Today's book, The Wild Robots on the Island by Peter Brown. And Peter Brown, and illustrated by Peter Brown, too.
So this is our second Peter Brown book.
Yep.
We did Peter Brown. Creepy Pair Underpants was actually done by Peter Brown, and which we very, very much enjoyed. So I thought he was the illustrator for that. So we thought we would
get him up to the front seat.
Yeah. Well, I think that was probably. I think that's probably our number 2 book. I think if we were going to rank the books thus far, I think that's probably going to get the number 2 slot behind A Day with Wilbur Robinson. In my esteem, I think
I'd go with that. Yeah.
I think most of us would probably agree with that.
Yeah.
So first impressions on the book. I've always got mine. You kind of whip it open, look at it a little bit, and I go, I love the color scheme.
Color scheme's good.
I like the angles of it. And
for sure.
The little bird. Mm-hmm. I'm like, he kind of stands out.
My notes say great color scheme.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. That's the first thing I noticed. The way that they that Peter decided to portray the sun, I think that is, instead of making...
You done scratching, cat? All right, good.
Yeah.
Way to use the post.
So Peter Brown's art is very distinctive. He's we've talked about Peter in the past. So let me talk about Peter a little bit here.
Wait, did Peter do Creepy Pair?
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Illustration?
He did the illustration.
He was the illustrator. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Born in 1979 in Jersey. Hugely popular creator of picture books and middle grade novels. So we will talk a little bit more about this. Best known for Wild Robot Trilogy. Now, this is not part of the Wild Robot Trilogy. This is a picture book based on the Wild Robot novel, the children's novel, which is part of the Wild Robot Trilogy. So we'll talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, when you're ready to go into that,
we're going to talk more about that. I got more on that.
I wanted to bring up because I was like, wait, what? And I read.
So we're going to talk more about that.
It's a very interesting order of things.
Yeah. So I've consumed more of the Wild Robot than I'm comfortable with at this point. He's a Caldecott winner for Creepy Carrot, written by Aaron Reynolds. Our friend, our Chicago native friend, Aaron Reynolds. Shout out to Aaron Reynolds, who did exchange emails with me. He's one of the authors who has exchanged emails with us. He's our friend of the podcast. Going to say that. So this book series, this is part of the book series. This book is the picture book version of this book I'm holding in my hand right now, which is the Wild Robot novel. Okay. There's also, which is now a movie, a Netflix movie.
Was it just Netflix or did it actually come out in theaters?
Let's
I remember it being pushed on Netflix, but I wasn't sure if that was the limit of it.
Let's look real quick.
I will say this, while you're looking that up, what I really like most about this cover is, again, their decision to put the words, the Wild Robot on the Island, in glossy and leave everything else basically matte.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
And the robot is glossy too.
Yeah, the robot itself is glossy. And most artists, when they would depict the sun, they would make a yellow or something spot.
That was something I was impressed with.
I don't know if I'm using this term correctly, but like negative space.
No.
I don't. Whatever this is.
From my photography background,
whatever this
wouldn't say that's negative space.
It's just like it's uncolored. It's background. It's like the background color, and then there's like the circle of whatever this dark purple is.
Okay, so what I interpret, I made note of this too, but I was like, he did a really good job of capturing the magic hours of a sunset.
Yeah,
because when it goes into that, the normal light that we see is different because of the amount of atmosphere it passes through. That's why we get like the orange light. And depending on how much pollution or how thick the atmosphere is, where you're at in the world, it can be pink, it can be purple. And I was like, wow, I have not seen a book yet that kind of depicts the sun being a pinkish and that silhouette, and then also reflecting off the trees, off the mountains, off the robot.
Yeah.
And I was like, he did a great job shading that. I thought that was really
fantastic.
beautiful.
And
really good.
And it's this weird, almost gradient, but it
Yeah.
goes from dark to light to dark back down at the bottom where the water.
Oh, yeah.
The first thing I want to point out to you is I'm not sure you've done this. Take your dust cover off.
What?
The dust cover hides a wonderful cover.
I never do this.
The dust cover on this hides a really wonderful cover.
Actually, that would be that's a pretty cool cover.
That's
I
a
like
really
the
cool
color
cover.
that they did, but
This is a nice alternate cover.
That's
Yeah.
an alternate cover.
that's pretty cool.
It's not. I was really surprised. I was very surprised to find that it wasn't the same cover. Okay, so
Well, wait. Okay. Well, last thing about the cover, I like the ominous tone in the back.
Yes.
Everything was just right on the island. And then a strange new creature arrived.
so
It's like, oh, where's this going?
I've consumed this book, the picture book, the novel. I read the whole novel. I finished it last night, and I watched the movie. I probably watched the movie first. I have opinions about the novel.
So I knew of the movie and then learned about the book. And then I found out, like, okay, I always have a chat with an AI. And
Yeah.
this one was interesting. We'll touch on some other parts, but it goes, oh, yeah, the movie was released first based on the chapter book.
Yeah, chapter book. Yeah.
And then this picture book was released after the movie in order to draw people into its visual presence. And I'm like, wait. Usually it's the book, then the movie. This book specifically was quite the opposite. And I'm like, oh, that's very unique.
I will say this. I really enjoyed the art of the picture book.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed.
I feel like there's a big smackdown coming here.
I enjoyed the movie.
You did not like
Enjoyed
the chapter
the story
book.
of the movie. I don't know if it's because I watched the movie first.
Oh, you watched the movie
So
first. That's
have you seen it?
Oh no, I'll tell
No,
you.
we
I
haven't.
took
We
a
haven't.
different tack completely than both of you guys.
Okay, I haven't watched the movie. I knew of it, but I do not know.
I think we're gonna. I think the plan is for the three of us to watch the movie,
Yeah.
and do a talking heads on the movie, which we're gonna do. But I will say that the chapter book, I had a really hard time.
Can I
with
see the
it.
book really quick?
Yeah, it's not.
So here's my judgment.
In my humble,
Lots of pages.
in my humble opinion,
Print. There's words on
the
less
pages
than 50% of the page.
Yeah.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
the
it's
page.
a quick read.
But
For the
it's
most
a
part.
very
It
quick
is-
read. I read 177 pages last night in about an hour.
yeah.
It's a children's book. Okay, we have to understand. It's a children's novel.
Why are
It
there
is
no
not.
freaking numbers on the pages here? Okay, here we go.
It is not Hemingway. It is not Steinbeck.
But
This
it seems
is
like
not
a
the
fun
great
read.
American novel.
I
Okay,
actually wouldn't mind checking this out.
you're more than welcome to read it.
So it's 277. Looks like roughly 310, 315, but it's big print and not full
And
page.
it's like somebody did the homework and wanted to double
A
space.
day at the beach. A day at the beach. You could read it.
Yeah.
I had a very hard time reading it. I did not keep my attention. I did not enjoy it. I'm not sure if it's because I watched the movie first. I did not enjoy it. I'm sorry.
Were you distracted at home, or was it just
the story?
bad?
The story was bland. I did not enjoy it.
Okay.
The story like
That's so
he's.
interesting.
I'm sorry. I did not find the author to be very engaging. I did not find the story to be very engaging.
I almost want to read the book just to compare.
I'm going to
and
read
do
the
like
book.
an extra little
So
video.
you haven't read any of the book?
Yeah.
No.
See, okay, so I took a different tack than both of you. I have not watched not as so much as a trailer of the movie.
Okay.
Not a second do I know what the movie is about at all.
I've seen a trailer.
All I've seen
but I
is the
forgot
little
about it.
image of the fat robot. I think it looks like Dr. Robotnik
Yeah, something like
robot
that.
or something
Yeah.
like that. That's all I know of is from the poster. The book, I read the first few pages just to get an idea what it was like, and then I
Okay.
put it down, and I'm going to read it in between when we finish this podcast, but before we watch the movie, because I want to see if my opinion on the book is different than yours.
Why don't we do this?
Didn't read the full picture book?
No. I read that
the
book.
picture book.
Oh, you're talking about the chapter book.
Did I say picture? I meant the novel. I didn't do my homework.
So I would challenge the two of you to read the book.
Okay.
We can get together in a week and we can watch the movie.
Yeah.
It's an easy read. This is a afternoon on a Sunday read. Like, it is not a hard read. I just did not enjoy reading it. And part of that may have been because I did watch the movie. I will tell you, the movie is a very different story than the book. They share about 70%, 60 to 70%. There's a lot of differences. The picture book is a
it's a dusting.
It's a 1,000-foot view of the book. It's 1,000 feet. Like, it's 1,000-foot view of the book.
Like, I feel like they made this to draw you in.
Actually, sorry, 10,000-foot view.
That is the point of this book.
Bait.
Yeah.
This is supposed to draw
get you into the universe.
Draw young readers in as a primer.
Yeah.
I would say if I had not read that book as an adult, I wouldn't know what the hell was going on. I have no fucking clue what was going on. If I hadn't read that or watched the movie, I wouldn't know what the fuck was happening in this book.
You know,
to be perfectly fucking clear,
this theme is going to come back later in this episode when we get to the comments section.
Because there's no.
It's going to come back.
Yeah, because it's clear. Like, I got to be honest. I actually wrote in my thing here.
What the fuck is going on?
I put the incomplete story ... and then I put the cash grab ?
No.
I don't think. To be clear, I don't think Peter, if you're listening, and Peter's not listening to this. He's a millionaire at this point. He's not listening to this. He doesn't give a rat's ass what we think. I don't think this is a cash grab. I really don't think this book's a cash grab. I think this is Peter Brown creating what he was asked to create to begin with. Okay, I think the publishers asked him to put together a picture book first and foremost. He gave them chapter books because that's what he wanted to write, because that's what he really was passionate about. Whether he did a good job or not, I really can't tell because I was spoiled by the movie because I saw the movie first. I don't think, in my personal opinion, and again, I'm not a literary critic or anything like that. I did not like the book. I did not like the book at all.
Dang.
I did not. I didn't think it was well written. I thought and again, it's a children's book. Buddy. But two-page chapters don't do it for me.
There's only so much you can do in 2 pages. And
I know, right? It's not a chapter. It's 2 pages.
It's a pamphlet.
But and then like there's no, and then like it's a lot. And there's not a lot of character development, and there's a lot.
I don't think I've seen Jeremy this pissed about a book.
I'm really not pissed. I just didn't like them. I didn't like the chapter, the novel. I didn't like, and I spent
disappointed.
He's like, I'm not pissed. I didn't like anything about it.
I spent probably I spent 3 hours probably reading it. I didn't spend that much time. Probably 3 hours reading it. I just did not enjoy it. That's all. It felt a little labored. That's all.
It sucks when you waste 3. You feel like you waste 3 hours.
See, because your voice is saying I read 3 hours, but your voice is saying 3 fucking hours.
Yeah, I wasted 3 hours. That's my paraphrasing.
At the end of it, I was like, "Great, awesome!
Thank God this is done."
To be perfectly frank, I'm going to read the next book. And the reason I'm going to read the next book is not because I enjoyed this one, because I did not enjoy this book. Okay.
I think we gathered that one.
I did not.
Tell us how you
this is the novel. This is not the incomplete picture book.
Not what we're reviewing.
So do you think they're gonna go? They're going somewhere with it? Like it's a slow burn?
I have no clue what the next book's about. I think he's on a farm. I have no freaking robots on a farm. I have no fucking clue.
He's wearing overalls.
I have no fucking clue what the next book is.
Potatoes, chewing on a piece of meat.
And this is, and trust me, this is a review from a guy who's dressed like a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle today. So don't take it too fucking seriously.
Correction.
Okay.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle man.
Yeah, I have a teenage mutant ninja turtle polo on
It's a polo.
with a goddamn teenage mutant ninja turtle like derby hat on. I'll take a picture and post it. So don't take me too seriously, okay? But trust me, okay? I did not enjoy this book.
So Jeremy brings a little table. He's been slamming it and it's shaking.
I am so irritated. 3 hours of my life I will not get back.
It's like,
No, but seriously, I will read the next book simply because I want to see if perhaps the movie
Does this misery continue or does it redeem itself?
I think I just spoiled the book by watching the movie first. I think that's what I've done.
All right.
I've done that before. It's fine.
Well, we all did with Meet the Robinsons.
We did.
But we swore on this not to watch, but you already saw
I had
it.
already seen it, so it's kind of like on. That's kind of on me.
grandfathered in.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
It's a
Take a breather, man.
So
Take a
do
breather.
you think this is my theory. The wild robot on the island, the words themselves, I don't know if this is intentional or not. It looks like it was scratched in by a robot. The precision.
maybe. Yeah.
It looks
maybe.
like a robot just went over and over again to get that like.
Maybe I like
Does
it.
he have hands?
Yeah, he has little ball. He
hands.
has little ball
Yeah.
fists.
She.
How the
She,
heck?
She
right,
has
yeah,
hands.
So, okay, that was something that threw me. I was like, she.
Rosem. It's not really. She
Roz?
doesn't have a vagina, so I don't really think it's a fucking. She doesn't have a fucking penis or a vagina, so
So like,
She-bot.
it's not really.
I think Claude's like a guy. Co-pilot is whatever you want it to be.
Is Copilot sexy? He's like, I'm whatever you want.
Yeah.
I think we're assigning gender where there is none.
No, it says Roz is not where she's supposed to be.
Why
right
did we
there.
assign? Why are we assigning?
We didn't assign shit.
Oh, I know.
Well, wait, so I don't understand. Why are we assigning gender to
I'm
this?
just respecting
Clearly-
this robot's pronouns.
You know, there's just a. You know,
Sorry,
there's
I have
just
to.
Ken doll down there. That's all there is. It's just Ken doll down there.
I like to be
know.
called ship
Just-
or boat, please.
But think about it. Throughout history, most robots have been men.
That's not true.
Name one outside of Rosie from the Jetsons.
That's where I was going with.
Yeah,
and the
beat you.
Fembots from Austin Powers.
That's
Okay,
two
fair.
examples right there.
He said that's it.
What the hell?
But they're outnumbered.
But they're outnumbered by so many other. Every other robot is a man. Even robot voices until Siri came along
Terminator,
and Alexa.
RoboCop.
Yep. There's never been a female law enforcement bot.
I think you're
Bender.
Futurama's probably got some female robots.
Well,
in
they
there.
had to mix it up, but I guarantee you the vast majority of those robots are men.
I don't know. I think you're. I think
So
we're
I
stretching.
disagree with
Robot
the
on
robot
the-
scratching the font on the cover because he's got freaking balls for hands. I don't know if he could do that unless they like change
You got interchangeable.
and maybe they like morph.
This is PunchBot.
Yeah, he could throw a mean fist, but
I just kept thinking to myself, Optimus Prime. Like I just kept replacing the robot with Optimus Prime the
Why
entire
is this
movie.
robot 45% legs?
I
don't know,
love,
that's
I
weird.
think I like that part. I got a comment on one of the pages about that specifically, but
It's a very interestingly assembled robot.
Can we look at this page real quick? Just the
That's where I
front.
am right now.
all right.
okay,
So we're
so-
diving in. We're opening up.
This so this front cover piece says so much without saying anything. This is probably one of my favorite spreads in the book because it says so much without saying. Like this page right here, you know what's happening. You can see the box coming off.
It's a storm.
Yep.
You can see the crate coming off of
Without
the
a
ship.
single word.
You see, there's not a word on here, but you understand what's happening. Just I have to give Peter credit for this,
shipment's gonna
Mr.
be-
Brown credit for this.
Yeah.
There's so much happening here. It's
funny.
beautifully done.
Because my note for this page is that it feels like the kind of book that you read to your kids on a rainy day. If the feel from the inside of this cover holds for the whole book.
It doesn't.
I know it doesn't, but this will be like the setting. You're like, it's a rainy day. This book kind of links into that, and then it moves forward from there.
If your children are imbeciles, you read this. If your children are imbeciles and don't ask questions,
Why?
then yeah. Or if you're very creative and can come up with answers to
How
their
old
questions.
are these kids that you're reading this book
Hey,
to?
dummy. Hey, bummy. Come here. Let me talk to you for a second. I got a book for you to read.
Hey, unless you're really clever and can come up with answers really fast.
Hell yeah.
Because there's a lot of questions that are not answered in this book.
Oh, well, yeah. So it reminded me of like an intro to a video game.
But yeah,
That's what it got me.
Yeah,
It's like you
so
said,
cool.
it says a lot without saying anything.
And then
but
that's
the picture tells the story.
And then
What's
that's carried
happening.
on to the title page because even in the title page, you got the crates.
The crate. This is the aftermath. The,
Like,
crate, the
that's-
storm's over. The crate's floating towards the shore. It's starting to tell the story before the story is being told.
Just exactly like you just said, like a video game. Like if you saw that in a video game, you saw cutscene, and then you saw the title sequence, and you saw the crate coming, like that would be.
Yep.
That's actually
Exactly
pretty
right.
genius because most stories don't. They wait until the first page, even if
start
there's a
telling the
prologue
story.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
a good point.
The story doesn't start until you see the first words. But this story starts before the book.
When we
even
get into
begins.
the first page of the full island, that I'm like, this is where it really struck me. I'm like, this is a game. This is totally like a game world that I've played either on my
Yes.
phone or I've seen a coming attraction to, but I feel like I could play each little character. And then I was drawn into like, how many different animals are there on here? I'm like, oh, there's the crab, there's like the beavers, there's
Little
more crabs, there's the
seagulls. I love
seagulls, the ducks,
seagulls.
the elk,
well, in theory,
So
or the fox up there. I'm like, this is awesome.
I love.
Yeah, go ahead.
I say I love that the animals are drawn in a simple way. Like they're almost like symbols or icons. Like each deer equals 40 deer. Like it could be something like that.
Okay. I gotcha.
They're very symbolic looking.
What's really cool about this is, and basically he took the novel and simplified it for the book because there are 3 bears. There's a mother and 2 cubs in the book. There's a mother and 2 cubs
They look like they're dancing.
in the picture book. If you look, there's otters. The otters play an important part in this. There's a moose. There's the fox. Like all of these characters play a role in the book, and they're in the picture book. It's not like it's very much a simplified. I like that piece, but I just wish he would have told more of the story. I don't
You
know.
bastard! Why wouldn't you told more of the story in the picture
He's
book?
telling more stories than you think. Like you see that little box in the water.
The crate's there.
Yeah,
the crate's there.
you know what that
The
box in
story
the water
continues.
says? Fucking Amazon.
Well, I was going
what it
back
is?
to the boat.
It's FedEx, and this is the start to that
Castaway.
Castaway with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks movie. If Tom Hanks isn't in this book, I'm going to be mad.
It's great.
Wilson.
I was going to say, where's Wilson?
Wilson.
Oh my gosh!
Dr. Wilson is his dentist.
I love that. I love that they have all these little birds. They put like 30 seagulls.
And it gives a very like serene in the middle of the ocean. An island stood above the waves. It had meadows and forests and rivers and great variety of animals. Everything was just right on this island, and you get that sense by looking at this picture. It's very calm. And then it took me a second to go down to the picture. I'm like, oh, there's the box. And I'm like, oh. And then a strange new creature arrived. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm wondering
Where are we going with this?
So and then you get to see the crate.
Yep.
And so you see the otters. So like, and this is an incomplete story, right? So what you don't know is the otters pushed the button. The otters were exploring the crate, and they pushed the button, which turned on
Activated the robot.
ROSM Unit 7134.
Okay, hold on.
We don't know
gotta
any of
have
that.
A sidebar,
Yes.
real quick. I got a little bit of information about sea otters. Sea otters eat sea urchins, if you know what those are.
Yes.
Yes.
Which in turn help giant sea kelp flourish, which protects the islands from erosion. There's a whole biological ecosystem that goes in there. But other than that, they have up to 1 million hairs per square inch of their body. They are the most densely populated fur-having mammal on the planet. Even more interesting, they use rocks to beat their prey to fucking death.
I've heard that before. They use tools. Yeah.
They do. They're one of the tool-using mammals of the world. And not only that, they develop pouches that have multiple uses. One of which is to hold said murder weapons. They
Nice.
store their beatdown
Good for
rocks
them.
in their little pouches.
So-
but they are cute and cuddly killers, for they hold hands while they sleep.
And
with their
they'll
partners.
jump you, is what you're saying.
They will beat the shit out of you.
Oh.
Absolutely. And they might
With little
bite you.
concealed weapons. Do they have permits for these weapons?
I don't think they do. I
That's
think these are
illegal in
not.
this
I think these are the kind of animals that don't. They're not rule followers.
I'm going to balance your otter fact
All right.
with a fact of my own. The word robot comes from a play in 1920 by Czech writer Karel Čapek in his science fiction play RUR, which is Rosam's Universal Robots. It comes from the Czech word robota, which translates to forced labor or drudgery. So basically, when you say robot, you're saying slave.
Electronic slave.
Electronic slave.
And on that fact, I will put that by 2050, we are projected. Right now, we currently have $3.5 trillion worth of automobiles around the world. We will have $7 trillion worth of just humanoid robots working for us. So y'all better be kind to your Alexas.
Oh, yeah.
I could get into some AI facts, but I'm going to bite my tongue. We're doing a lot of this with work right now, and I'm driving like development and stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that we're saying. How does any of these facts that they're spewing out in the media really make any sense? Because AI is still unpredictable in some matters of fact. There is some truth to it, but a lot of these statistics, 60% of the time it works 100% of the time, or 84% are all made up all the time. I think there's a lot of that going on. And that's my short answer.
I think it's all predictive. Working in technology, I think it's all predictive. I think we are assessing what the future is going to look like. But in the same way, if you look at what happened to Denver Airport back in the day, when you try to assess what the future is going to look like as far as technology, we tried to assess what the future is going to look like in technology and tried to build a baggage handling system in Denver Airport. Look this up sometime.
Okay.
And we tried to build a baggage handling system, and technology didn't keep up, and we ended up with a multi-million-dollar, just a
Conveyor belt
that didn't work.
Laser
You should look.
Yeah.
Actually, if you ever really want to spend some
3D
time,
TVs.
it's one of the biggest kerfuffles of all time.
All right, I gotta check that out.
Multi-million dollars.
That's interesting.
I won't say the name of the company that did that, but
I'm just my point is, I think there's a lot of uncertainty.
yeah,
So people tend to weigh in on the larger numbers that look good, or the doom and gloom side, things that'll get hit and, clickbait.
Sensationalism.
well,
Yes, sensationalism for sure.
but
there's, I think over the next probably year or two, we're going to get a little bit more clarity of what that's going to look like, but something's got to bake. It's got to cook right now.
And the other thing is, I think we're assigning intelligence. I think we're assigning something. What really what we're still looking at is, on a micro level, we're still looking at ands and ors and nors and nots. We're still looking at gates on a very micro level. We're looking at these decision trees, and we're still looking at these logic on a micro level. But I think what happens is, when you zoom out at a macro, I think at a macro level, that looks like intelligence, that looks like some kind of, artificial intelligence, but it's really not.
Artificial intelligence is
Don't
that
agree with
phrase. That phrase, artificial intelligence, is the new global warming.
Yeah.
It
I'd
is,
give it that.
it is the least correct way to phrase it, and it's misleading. Not necessarily purposefully, but it sends people down the wrong path.
Yeah.
The word
I think-
intelligence.
And we don't need to turn this into an AI discussion, but we kind of are.
Well, it's
But
partly to
I
the
just want to say,
conversation of robots.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
are talking about
We are.
robots. Yeah,
and I got a
that's fair.
whole AI comment about
Yeah.
these next few pages. But my point where I disagree is, I think it's beyond the if, ands, ors, and nors, because I've seen something reason. And it goes, you know what? After thinking about that, I changed my mind. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's still.
But they're also out there. Their whole thing is that it's there to please you. So is it really changing?
I don't
But
think
I think
it's there
it's-
to please you.
I think
it's not there to please you, but I think some of it is kind of like, I'm talking about like the chat GPTs and stuff like that. Like that stuff will affirm what you.
At
give
times
it.
yes and times no.
Right,
But
so
it
that's
looks
the
at
que-
things
that leaves a
from
question.
multiple angles. And then your whole thing about black and white, yes or no, true or false. when you start bringing in the quantum world of things being true and false at the same time, that changes everything.
I can see where you're coming from with that. Yeah.
It goes a little deeper.
AI.
And just based on my experience, if we had this conversation like 2-3 months ago, I'd be like, it's not right. It's not there. I'm like, and after 2 or 3 months of the experience that I've had at work and just what it can do now and the different versions that have come out, like for everyone's, just to give a baseline, Fable 5 just got released and the government told Anthropic to pull it. And there's reasons behind that, which I'm trying to figure out, but it's been very quiet about it. But it's like, it's grown by leaps and bounds to really change my opinion going, we're at that point where I thought we weren't going to be for another year. And it's been 3 or 4 months and it's really impressive with where it goes.
Will Smith is eating that spaghetti, man.
Oh yeah. And telling others how to eat spaghetti.
Yeah. He's looking good though. He's looking good while he's doing it.
All right. So next page, like the pages we're on, during a storm at sea, a crate had fallen off the passing ship and washed ashore, which was the first like 6 pages of this book.
Yeah. So you get that in the novel, you have your otters accidentally push the button, and there's more than just the one robot in the novel. There's a bunch of them that there's like 5,
4 or 5, and only one makes it onto the island.
Wait, what? Say that again.
In the novel, there's like 5 crates that get.
This is all first
shore.
page stuff,
and they're all broken up. They're all broken up. And this is all first page stuff of the novel.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
So there's just extra bot parts.
Yeah,
you never know when you need to fix something.
Could fix this.
And then she's powered on. She says who she is. It says who it is.
It is Timu Iron Giant.
Whatever, Timu Iron Giant.
So it actually talks in the first one?
Yeah, it's
or in the book.
And the weird part is, like, we're assuming English, but there's nothing that really says it's English. That's kind of a really valid point. Like, I kind of thought about that later. Like, we're assuming English because we're reading English, but it's robotic.
I didn't, because I can't think of all my robotics, humanoid robots, Honda, they're all companies from over. I can't think of an American humanoid robot.
Okay,
company.
going back to my work experience, the most powerful language right now is English because you use it to prompt every AI out there.
The international language of business is English. Like, there's no.
I say we code in English plus now.
English plus.
So did anyone else think about the little balls that are in the crate and how they all stayed within the crate? Because anytime you get a package with these little things, they're all over the freaking place and they're stuck into it.
Is that packing material or water?
I thought that was packing material.
I thought that was like foam, painted foam or something.
I don't know. It's fine. So she goes to explore the island, and kind of this is a theme of the book. This whole exploration, she learns to kind of move like she kind of learns to move like the animals. She learns to kind of be wild like the animals. It's kind of a thing.
You're jumping ahead.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Before we go that far.
Did I move ahead?
Yeah, you jumped the page.
Oh my God, I did jump ahead. Oh my God.
Rise goes up, and the first thought I had was the most poorly programmed robot ever. Lands in the wrong place, and she is like, "Yep, this looks right."
So that's exactly what Claude said. Yeah, it's like it didn't have a directive, it didn't have a mission. It's like, what was this robot there for?
This Explorer bot.
Like, yeah, it's just okay.
This must be where I belong. Like, you were definitely made by humans.
Yep. And then
mine.
When it starts going, what was I going to say? Is the walk it's got?
That walk.
You guys ever see Monty Python and the club for strange walks?
It's the
I can't place it right now.
I'll find a clip.
It's the Silly Walks. It's the Ministry of Silly Walks.
That was it. I'll put a link in there, but
it feels like I've seen something I saw in my childhood for sure.
I've watched
because my dad used to make me watch all the Monty Python stuff.
But it looks like it's kind of got a Monty Python Silly Walk kind of going on. But then Roz soon discovered that the island was wild and dangerous. To survive, she would have to adapt. She would have to become wild. So she studied the animals and learned how to survive. Immediately I wrote, it's a learning robot. here it comes. It's going to destroy everything.
See, what I said was she went feral so fast. It was like day one, like clothes off, yeah.
So I think in the book, that's basically like she doesn't have anything else to do, so she basically decides like this is
Boredom.
This is what I'm supposed to do. This is my thing.
I'm bored. Here we go.
Yeah, it's
Must imitate salmon.
yeah,
and
it's
bears.
okay. Yeah,
Oh, I got a salmon fact.
Okay.
salmon.
I didn't do this for every animal in the book, but I picked the ones I thought were the most interesting. So I was just thinking when I was reading this book, I was like, I've been curious for a long time how it's advantageous, because the way that bears catch salmon is they catch them when they're in midair jumping up.
Yeah.
And I was like, how is that advantageous to be a jumping fish jumping up water when that's how those fish get caught? So I read into it. Salmon have like way more oxygen rich muscles than humans do, and they use like speed, strategy, and like fast thinking to avoid bears and other predators like otters and stuff like that. So the fish that you see getting captured are the stupid fish that have no direction and no court vision. They're just like, I love fish. Oh, I'm a fish.
Do you know what I learned? You know where I learned about salmon? I learned about salmon from the Magic School Bus. Do you remember the Magic
Miss
School
Frizzle?
Bus?
I remember the Magic School
So
Bus.
they have one called
Shout out to Miss
it's
Frizzle.
called Goes
Thing
Upstream.
about the Magic School.
It's called Goes Upstream, and they become like salmon eggs. And then there's one where this fucking fish comes and just like jizzes all fucking over them.
Oh my God.
They're
What
like,
Magic School
this
Bus
is-
were you watching?
There's one. Look it up, dude. I'm not fucking joking.
It's gonna
Where
be
they're
hard to decipher what he
this
just
is
said.
This is where
to all
the
the
male
beeps.
fish fertilizes the eggs, and there's like a fucking giant salmon that's jizzing all over the eggs. Like,
So that's about 30
we should-
seconds worth of
we
beeps
should-
right there.
We should pause. And you should watch that if you've never watched it, because I watched that as
Making
a
a note to
child.
put that in the link.
And I didn't realize what that was till later.
Oh, no.
And that's a real thing. And you brought up salmon, so it's a real thing. So we can pause. We'll cut it here.
I said
We'll cut it.
salmon, not semen.
No, it's salmon that do it. It's called look up magic salmon.
I don't want
Magic
to.
I don't want
Magic
to.
School Bus.
I'm going to look this up afterwards.
No,
but
no,
I don't
it's-
want. I don't think we
That's
should
the worst
stop.
part about drinking seawater.
Here, I tell you what. I'm going to look it up right now so you can look, so you can see it. Hold on, you have to watch this.
This is hilarious. These salmon facts were brought to you by.
Oh my god, I can't believe you've never seen this.
Trojan man.
Here's a full episode. Let's see if I can find it here. Hold on.
So this episode just got put out to an hour and 45 minutes because we watched a 30-minute episode about salmon semen.
We're gonna cut it.
From Masters of the Universe, the mighty He.
Hey, we'll cut.
We definitely have to cut it now with all these ads. We're
Yeah, you know what? It's fine. We'll know where to restart. It's okay.
Oh my God, it's 25 minutes long.
I'm gonna find it and then I'll show it to you.
This is hilarious.
Do something, Miss Frizzle. I'm afraid that's not possible, class.
Oh my God.
Well, I've been impregnated.
The bus is a place to go, things to do. We're gonna be salmon.
What?
Oh, I think I found the part.
Did you now?
The best thing about
Let me see.
Oh yeah, they're eggs. You know what? Let's leave this one to our own imagination for right now. I'll
Great.
watch this later.
It's true. Like
I don't doubt it. I'm not putting
He's like, it's not that I don't believe you. That's not the issue.
Oh, here it is. Running your childhood. Here it is. Running your childhood.
Do we want to see this?
Oh yeah, there it happened.
That's Squid Ink.
Oh no, he's doing that on the kids.
Did you say he's doing that on the kids?
Uh huh.
That's not a sentence I thought I'd hear.
Dude, look, it's happening,
He's spawning on those children.
and the kids are the eggs.
Yeah, I told you. You didn't believe me.
He's spawning those
I
children.
believe.
Amanda.
I'm not putting it. All right,
Guys.
all right,
All right, that was a
let's-
whole.
we're gonna
section of
save
tape
that
we're
link.
gonna
Let's
have to read.
all right. You want to do a clap?
No, we're gonna. That stays in. That all stays in.
That'll stay
Oh,
in.
that
Oh, you
stays.
thought
in.
we were gonna edit that shit out, son?
So my last comment was Terminator had it all wrong.
So salmon.
The Terminator had it all wrong.
Yeah, it was the wild robot that started everything. Going, I must adapt.
Oh, he started the robot wars.
Yeah, exactly.
The Terminator would just come in as cleanup crew.
First, he's
the
like,
scout.
well, if you think about it, he's learning to act like, what was it? Roz studied how the animals move. Roz studied and learned to move like them. Roz studied how the animals ate. Was it? No, how the animals hide. How animals hide.
My God, she's terrifying. It's terrifying.
And now it's hiding. And yeah, it is kind of terrifying because he's hiding in the kelp that you mentioned earlier.
And her eyes glow.
And the eyes glow for sure.
How
in the rain, in the dark. And then she studied how the animals communicate.
You know what's funny?
What?
On this page where she learned how to hide like them, if you look at those two seagulls in the back, you see the one that's flying down into the rock?
Uh-huh.
He's like, Louie, remember when I said the hills have eyes? These birds are talking shit on the back.
This one in the front,
so
the foreground.
It's
like,
funny.
What the
It's funny that she's exploring because we have robots that are exploring other planets because we have Mars robots, Curiosity and Perseverance, which are actually exploring Mars, which is kind of cool. So I just want to throw that out there.
I thought it was hilarious when she learned to speak. I don't know how the hell that happened. But she learned how to talk with animals, right?
Yeah.
So the owl's like, yo, we thought you were a monster. And she says, I'm not a monster, I'm a robot. But you know she was thinking, I'm not a monster, and I'm offended that you would insinuate that I'm violent and hateful in any way. I will cut you.
I will beat you with my rounded
with my punch
paws.
fist. Yeah, these are not made to stroke people.
Here's my question: how the f do all the animals speak the same goddamn language?
Come on, man! Don't you
And
know?
if they do, and if
it's
they
like
do,
fantasy, the common tongue.
and if they do, does that mean that prey speak the same language as
predators?
Predators?
Hey, didn't you learn anything from what's that, Zootopia?
That just reminds me of the boys. That just reminds me of the boys. That's all. That just reminds me of the boys. That's watch The Boys. The show The Boys.
Yeah.
where the deep is forced to eat the octopus.
Oh God.
It wouldn't be the first time.
He's praying. He's begging for his life.
So what if the robot, like to Sean's point, what if the robot's like, I'm not the monster, you're the freaking monster on this island.
And
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
He put that fox in a headlock fast as hell. Like, you know I could kill you, right?
But apparently they became friends.
they all became friends.
But one animal was especially important to the robot.
So this is by far the most f***ed up page in the entire book.
I say that because the first thing I said was,
That page in the entire book.
Roz found an orphan goose egg, and my thought was,
I gotta show you what I put on this page.
Sure.
I gotta show you what I put on this page.
what is that for?
Why?
Because they don't fucking tell you why the goddamn fucking bird was orphaned.
Because Roz stepped on the mother bird.
Ross fucking killed the goddamn parents.
I told you he was putting people in headlocks.
Is that true in the book?
Yes.
Oh, man.
In the fucking book, Ross fucking falls down a goddamn...
Spoiler alert.
Ross fucking falls in a goddamn fucking mountain and crushes
Are you
the
gonna tell us what happens at the end, too?
fucking kills the goddamn fucking parents.
See, now I say, my comment was,
Wow.
sure, found. In quotation, he found it.
She got to, that's why I had this fucking like this face on
this
that
is
page.
this is propaganda. He was like, I don't believe, I'm not buying it.
So found.
Yes, found. See, I had a feeling that he didn't find that egg.
Your feeling was spot on, my friend.
Plus, if
like-
you look at the traumatized look on this little bird's face on the next page, something happened. That bird could see through its eggshell that Mama got offed.
So-
or maybe she just heard it all happen.
Oh, God.
So it's in the book. In the book, Roz. I don't know if Roz feels. Roz can't really feel bad.
Or pain or love.
I think Roz learns to feel like as an uncomfortable AI would.
So that was one of the interesting points that was in my conversation. It was Bright Bill, the duck, which he names it,
Yeah.
had zero input in his adoption.
Oh, yeah.
One day he hatches, and surprise, your mom's a robot.
They didn't go to family
There's a whole
court.
conversation to be had.
That's more of this face. That's more of his face.
They should have went to family court.
And whether Roz's love is genuine or a very sophisticated task completion.
I think it's probably
now I'm like,
task completion.
Oh, knowing that Roz killed the mom, it's
Yeah.
Oh, I got to make up for this.
I think in the book the goose goes, Mama.
In this book it says Mama.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But you know what I was thinking? that they're lucky that this was like a Nannybot 5000 or whatever it is, right? Because if you look, yes, Brett. See, when you read it, it depends on the flavor that you read this next line in.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure in the book she tries to give the goose away to somebody else.
See,
I'm pretty sure in the book she does not want to keep the goose.
This is giving what's that? The hand that rocks the cradle. Like,
oh my God, it is.
Yes, Bright Bill. From now on, I will be your mother.
I don't know. I just didn't. It's
oh my God! After hearing this,
it's
the
just,
entire tone is changed.
Yeah,
it's just.
I will ruin that shit for you.
Oh my God!
Again, like a lot of this book is very incomplete. It does not tell an entire story.
Now I'm looking at the beaver on the next page, where he's like,
"Oh my
Roz
God!"
picked a lovely spot beside the beaver pond and she made a home for her new little family.
You can do it again.
This is where we'll live, Bright Bill.
So
and now the beaver's like, F it, I know what happened to you guys. I'm staying out of here.
So the beaver's like, I'm not going back on that island.
Again, a very incomplete story, because in the book the beaver is very instrumental in helping them build the nest. This is called the nest. So they do make a big deal about the nest, and it's an accident.
It's coercion.
She didn't mean to destroy the nest, and I think she, on some level, as much as it or they or she feels bad about it, but she builds what it calls the nest, right? Like that's what they call this big
This is a giant coconut.
It's just a big
Yurt?
Lodge.
Is it called?
Lodge. It's a beaver lodge, basically. It's above ground beaver lodge.
This next page, right? The way this next page went in my head, it was like a montage. So it's like, Mama, I'm talking.
So it's Mama,
I'm walking. Mama, I'm swimming. Mama, I'm flying.
So I'm kind of traumatized.
He becomes a man duck overnight.
This is like 50 pages in the book. In like one
I told you this is a montage. Like
we're gonna do it in a montage. We're gonna cover a montage.
It's gonna be like a time-lapse video.
Hey, can I also note, why did we not name these things gooselings? Like, why would we name? Is there I didn't look into the etymology of why they're called goslings, but they're goose. A goose should be called a gooseling, and I really think they fumbled that.
They forgot no.
Yeah, they used to spell shit weird too.
They're like, this is gonna be a gooseling.
Yeah,
and the guy died when he started writing it out.
Is it goose?
So it's G-O, and then someone's like, well, we got to finish this split lane.
There's just so much. I understand this is a picture book, but it's infuriating how much is missing from
it's like,
this.
Mama, I'm flying. Oh my God.
See this, I feel like this is, you know what? The theme of was it unreliable narrator comes back.
For sure.
Because look, this is right here on this next page. We brought you a fallen tree as a gift. That's very kind of you. So what really probably happens, we brought this fallen tree as a gift. Hey, you think we need your fucking piece of shit wood?
Actually, so that
we gather wood all day.
So that happens before they build the lodge. So they bring a tree to the beaver as a gift.
He's already got the lodge on the previous page.
Right, but in the book that happens before. They bring a big tree to the beaver as a gift, and the beaver is like, "Okay, I'll help you build the." And in fact, the long bill, which is the goose,
Brightbill?
No, Longbill's another goose who introduces them to the beaver and owes him a favor. It's a whole big thing.
There's a whole favor.
There's a whole
mafia going on.
Yeah, there's a whole thing going on.
What if, because in the background, if you
One
look.
day, I'm going to come and ask
and then
my fellow duckling for a favor.
And then in the fucking...
on the day of my duckling's wedding.
And then in the next page, the goddamn... The fucking robot's foot's just falling off. How the fuck did the robot's foot fall?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
Robot's foot fall off.
I got two theories as to why. The first one involves the page before, because he broke that big tree down, and I think the beaver was probably like, my cousin lived in that tree.
I know why the robot's foot's off. Because I read the goddamn book.
Hold on, don't tell me.
It's in the book.
I think the real reason is that the robot had diabetes from a really bad diet.
No, it's not Wilford Brimley. It's not Wilford Brimley.
And there's some dude just going to program this robot to have diabetes.
He programmed this robot to have diabetes. Too much sugar intake.
Can you give a hint?
It's not Jay Cutler. It does not have diabetes.
So
that's a Timu robot. Good luck getting warranty on that foot.
my mama's foot's broke.
Sorry, Jay Cutler.
And what glue did they?
sorry to Jake.
John Gaylor.
Jay Cutler's not giving a shit.
No.
What industrial glue did they use to put this boot?
Do you really want to know?
No, I don't even want to know if it has anything to do with salmon. Just don't
It's
tell
not
me.
anything to do with salmon or salmon jizz. In the book, they like go over it and like they have to test it over and over and over. Like they actually try to find a way to make it stay on. There's this whole
wanna
thing.
read the book now.
The beaver makes the foot. And do you want to know why?
No,
Don't tell
no
us
more
anymore.
spoilers.
But I know. I know
you know.
why
You gotta live with
why
it.
it's missing a foot. But it doesn't tell you in the picture book why a foot's missing. So you better have a really good imagination to explain to little Johnny why the foot's missing.
Jeremy's in rare form today.
Yeah.
It's just the picture book is missing so much of the story.
We'll be right back. No, I wish we had a sponsor because they might drop us.
They would drop us right now.
Holy shit.
Public service announcement.
We don't know what happened to Jeremy, but it happened.
If you condense your novel, you better fucking bring it.
Talk to
Do
Jeremy
a better
first.
job. Just do a better job. That's all I'm asking.
So,
just do a better job. Like it's a terrible job of condensing this
But
novel.
you know what I
man.
love though? The
It's
next
a terrible job.
the next page. Tell me this is not the sexy boot pose. This is my sexy boots.
I called it the 80s rock star glam metal pose.
Yeah, sexy.
Give
Here
him
I
a,
am. Rock you like a hurricane.
no, he's more like, here's my boot.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good boot, man. It's a good boot.
Just that pose.
So wait, tell me why they put design on the boot for a robot? Did this this is fashion bot now? It's just like a multi-bot.
So it's not design.
Those are
I'm
like,
not gonna tell you
that
what
looks
it
like
is.
that looks like cross hatching.
It's
don't
to
tell
keep
me.
the boot on. It's like
You're
it's
killing
what
me.
you would
You're killing me,
use. Yeah, I'm
Jeremy.
not gonna tell you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait
Don't
until
do
you.
it.
I'm gonna wait until you go to see a movie. I'm gonna go see it first and sit outside with a bullhorn and
Did I ever tell you?
Darth
Snake
Vader
kills
says
father.
father.
Snake kills Dumbledore.
Did I ever tell you about the Harry Potter thing? Did I ever tell you about this?
Maybe.
Was that you in the car?
No. So me and Aaron, we were just dating, and I think the 5th Harry Potter book came out.
Erin's his wife, by the way.
Aaron's my wife.
Some lady you know.
And just some woman I know. And it was, I want to say it was the 5th Harry Potter book.
Oh, you
and-
told me this story. I believe.
I think I've told you this story, yeah. And we were just, it was like something, and they were just these people where, and they were all lined up, right? And I was kind of making fun. And I was like, and I think it was it was Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. It was the 6th book. And we were out there, and I was teasing, and we were walking out of a, like, I think it was a Barnes and Noble or something like that. And I go, oh my God, I can't believe they killed Dumbledore. I can't believe that. And then we read it later. And they did.
shit.
They did kill Dumbledore.
That's hilarious. The Snake Kills Dumbledore is an old video from when there were people waiting for the midnight showing. And I guess there were people in line who had not read the book. So they didn't know. And this kid rides by in a car and he just like, Snape kills Dumbledore. He kept repeating it for the whole block.
I said it as a joke because I was like, there's no way they're going to kill Dumbledore.
This was after the book, but before the movie.
Yeah, I hadn't. The book had just come out. Like I had no way. Like nobody had read the book yet. I had no way of knowing that. Like,
Wow.
There was another one I was watching. I was dating this girl. I was in college,
We got to put a spoiler alert on this episode.
and we were
or
watching.
something.
Do you remember the movie City of Angels?
No.
It had
Heard of it? Have not seen it.
it had like Nicolas Cage in it. He's an angel.
So you know it was a good movie.
I'm
I'm just kidding.
And he's an angel
Can
that's
always
he's
hit
an
on
angel
Nicolas
that's
Cage.
given it all up to be with this woman, whatever. And he's riding a bicycle, and they show a truck. And I look at my girlfriend at the time, and I go, "That truck's going to hit him and kill him." Just after he's given it all up to be mortal.
Of course.
And she
That's the
goes,
time to get
and
that.
it happens, and she was so mad at me.
Who do you know in
so mad at
Hollywood?
me, as if I made it happen. She was so mad at me.
You changed the course of history.
Changed
could
it.
you?
She was like, how could you say that? How could you, even if you knew that was going to happen, how could you say that?
The Throw the Book podcast does not believe that all women are unreasonable. It was just this one lady.
I just think it's just a 19-year-old, like.
No, really, Jeremy altered the movie to make it happen.
I
and
did.
pissed this one person
Obviously.
off.
Well, I think she thought that, like, even if I could kind of see it coming, that I maybe shouldn't have mentioned it. Like, maybe it just.
You know, it's really obvious, right?
Yeah. You know,
he dropped a quarter in the street right before it happened.
Honestly, that still happens today. My wife gets really mad at me if we've seen a movie 100 times, and I'm like, "Oh, this is the part where the yada yada." She gets really mad about it. She's like, "Don't
stop ruining movies for me."
What if I
have a very short memory?
What if I didn't remember that? I'm like, well, you've seen this before.
I have that gift. I forget movies all the time. And it's like going in fresh every time.
I love it.
Yeah.
I can watch a movie a bunch of times and know what's going to happen, but still be like, oh, that was nice.
So back on the book. I love this next page right here.
Are we still talking about the rockstar pose?
No, we're past the rockstar pose.
This is a beautiful.
Before we move on, this is where I started feeling like, I've started getting a little sad when I read it. And I was like, oh,
yeah,
no.
because it's the crest, it's this crescendo.
Well, you know what's going to happen.
So this book, this page is great for me for several reasons. One, the author flips everything back to the beginning. It's cyclical. The beginning of the book, the cover, the way the sun looks, the sun was coming up and now it's going down, but it's that same color scheme in a different way. It's like flipped over, right? And then the words on the page are Bright Bill was also changing. He felt something stirring deep inside. His instincts were telling him to fly south for a winter.
Could you imagine if they didn't put the last sentence on this page where you could think he was going?
That's what my note says. There's so many ways that he felt something stirring deep inside.
Deep inside.
Could go. They had a bunch of different directions.
They could.
In the end, they picked the internal biological clock of a normal
Do you feel
duck?
something stirring deep inside?
Wait, he's not a duck. He's a
goose.
He's a goose. Yeah,
They
I was
fly
gonna say that was the last book was ducks.
Duck, goose.
So he's whatever geese need in the fall and the winter. But I love how he says it though on the next page. I think I need to leave.
And again, this is like, and just like that, he's gone. Like in the book, it's like there's a whole emotional piece. Like there's a like.
Dang.
Like it's really important. Like it's really emotional.
But
like
they convey all that in this one picture because it's worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, I felt sad.
You felt emotional.
Look at how sad this robot.
When I saw the sunset approaching, and then when he says like, I think I have to leave for,
but you know she's waiting
for a while.
She's not gonna power down,
and then it's like sad.
She's literally standing there in the dark like a
okay. I'll give you that one.
I thought that was kind of sad.
And the way the progression again, the progression. They go from they show that this robot is standing there waiting, not moving throughout at least this entire day. But then he starts doing other shit again later on.
Yeah, he starts
because he's like, this guy ain't coming back for. Maybe this is gonna be longer than I thought it was.
He's like, maybe if I do this silly walk again,
start silly, stupid walk.
See, now to me, this is again. Remember, we had the
what are your legs made of?
The out of pocket conversation.
Oh God, yes.
Okay, so this is similar. This parallels it because you guys see it as the silly walk. I see it as the pimp walk. That's what it looks like. A pimp walking down the street like, yeah, where's my shit? Okay. Oh, wait, I'm not going to say that last part. Even if we beep it. I just didn't feel good coming out of my mouth.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's all good.
I love the filter that I have.
I really want to say it now that you've put it out in the world.
We'll bleep it.
It's okay.
Yeah, you dirty. All right. That's going to work out. You can just beep it.
Beep.
So, yeah, not now.
You didn't say it. I got nothing to beep.
You will. There's a whole set of moments.
See, I'm just going to leave this now as my screen.
He's not going to beep it. It's just going to be a weird silence.
And then, this is the creepiest.
That's the fun part. It's a weird silence.
Weird silence. This is the creepiest page in the entire book.
That he's buried alive. I hate this part. This is very claustrophobic for me, even though he looks like
you don't like.
To me, it feels like
spaces.
it feels like that it looks like a cave, but to me, it feels like somebody did a cross section of the little dome he's trapped inside of for the winter time.
But he's not trapped. They just didn't show the door side.
This is also a really important part of the book, like super huge important part of the book.
But now the legs
that is not like they kind of just glaze over. Like
Time out.
They don't really
His
explain
leg's
any
not
part
scratched. I
of
think
this.
that's like a rope tied to it or something.
No, it's like that in the beginning. It's like, don't tell anything, Jeremy. I just didn't see it on the previous pages. The little cross hatches on his actual leg.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. Like the like having the, like they have the. Are you in?
Yeah, we're in the dome.
Yeah, we're in
the dome page.
You're in the
We're in
dome.
the dome.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
The dome. That's called the nest.
That's a well-made nest.
That's called the nest.
It's like
The
a
beaver
bridge.
teaches Roz
It's his
how
yurt
to
from
make
before.
the
I'm going to
nest.
stand by it's a yurt.
It's
a yurt.
It's a yurt. Maybe it's a
I
yurt.
just like saying yurt.
He's a hippie.
yurt.
This is actually all happening at Burning Man. And this
This is
robot is
some-
high as fuck.
This is
This is the Burning Man.
He's the robot they're going to burn in the day.
Peter Brown is just high as shit.
I love it. I love that angle. Actually, I think I really enjoy that because I always say drugs like spark the creativity.
This is what the robot
Well
experience
done,
is for the
Peter.
weekend.
Keep going to Burning Man. So throughout the winter, Roz often wondered about her son. I wonder where Bright Bill is at the moment.
See, you see a
I
robot.
wonder who Bright Bill has met on his migration.
Bright Bill's just somebody he met at Burning Man. Where's Bright Bill at, man?
See, no,
Where's Bright Bill at, man?
There is a whole sub
Where's
story.
Bright
This is
Bill,
a Burning Man
I
trip.
go back to the crazy mom,
Bright
right?
Bill?
I go back to the crazy Rock the Cradle because if it just depends on how you read it. Because the way I read it is, I wonder where Bright Bill is at this
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
moment. I wonder what Bright Bill has seen during his travels.
Where's Bright Bill at?
So it's not, and then the look on his face is not helping the
The
insane
deep, heavy
Danny
breathing, kind of like
Yeah, just-
psychopath, kind of, where is Bright Bill? Oh my God. All right, so let me read it differently. I wonder where Bright Bill is at this moment.
through gritted teeth.
Oh my God.
I wonder if Bright Bill ever thinks about me.
Who did he meet while he was gone? Yeah, and this is great because again, bad, unreliable narrator. So
Can I do one?
go ahead.
I wonder where Bright Bill is now. He's been on his migration.
Just freaking out.
I wonder where Bright Bill is at the moment.
It's been 3 months.
That's his inner
She
monologue.
expected Bright Bill to be gone for 1 day. 3 months later, she's lost her shit. So unreliable narrator again, right? So this is like the robot's like, this is a safe place for all. First of all, these animals had no fucking problem existing before this robot came.
Probably in the book, they
So
like
didn't
murders
need-
these animals. and
So-
eats
See, I
them.
think she's got them trapped in there and
Yeah.
is telling them all the stuff about Bright Bill.
Oh no, Jeremy
I'm
just
not
gave me
gonna
this
get
look.
into it. I'm not gonna get into it. There's a. I
This
will
is a
say this,
food
right?
bot.
So there is a truce. There's a truce
Robot
between the
wars.
animals inside the nest, so that they don't eat one another. In the
Okay,
book.
one another.
Okay,
It's
so
not
there
the
you go.
robot eating.
No, the
them.
robot doesn't eat. The robot doesn't have to eat.
Okay, but tell me why
He hasn't
Bright
figured
Bill
it out.
is subject to his biological precognitions and stuff.
Well, everyone else
She-
hibernates.
But the
So
other
she-
animals, they don't look like they're hibernating to me. They look like they're being talked to death.
This
Yeah,
is
that's a
an
fair
easy
point.
one. This is an easy one. She goes and finds all the animals that are freezing to death and brings them into the nest.
Right, but I'm talking about the whole like we're not going to act on our urges to eat each other.
In order to stay alive, they do that.
Right, is she going out there and killing other animals that she's not letting inside and bringing those in for the predators?
Once they leave the nest,
Don't tell
the
me.
truce is off.
Right. So
Dang, so it's like Hunger Games.
robot wars.
Hunger Games.
Well, technically, yeah, they've been hibernating. They
Yeah,
might be a little hungry.
so it's weird. Like I'm not going to get into it. You guys
There's
will
like
read. You
wolves
guys will
and
read the
shit
chapter
just,
book.
like,
We're going to do
waiting
this
outside the hovel, going.
This is a safe
smell
place
that?
for all.
Oh, this is so
This is
funny.
a safe place for all.
Jesus.
Okay, I love the next page because in the
Oh, the
context,
colors are beautiful.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
on the
colors are
context
beautiful.
of what we've spoken on
And
before,
he's doing the silly walk or the pimp walk.
the pimp walk.
see me roll.
What he's doing is he's pimp walking away from these trees that for some reason are covered in salmon semen.
Trees.
salmon semen trees.
That's why there's a ton of salmon in this fucking lake. All right, well, this page is this page
I keep slapping the table.
is
So
sound
many
guys gonna
emotions
have
from
a
Jeremy today.
ton of fun.
What?
So many emotions from Jeremy
Oh
from
my god!
anger to rage.
I was so angry earlier.
But I'm still blown away by how much this book has changed since I've read it. Now.
I am so angry though. Like there's just so much missing from this.
Well, wait. Let's finish it, and then we'll
How many
go back into.
How many geese do you think Roz shot down before she got Bright Bill back.
When did Roz get a gun?
Where'd she get a shotgun from?
Her fist, her extendo fist.
Like Go Gadget Fist.
Exactly. This robot can do. This is the Swiss Army knife of
She's
robots.
not even like shooting. She's just like
She's
punching
just
him out of the
punching,
sky.
just uppercutting geese out of the sky.
Now I'm thinking like Mike Tyson, like Little Mac jumping up.
Oh, the jump.
Is she
the jump
Megatron?
punch.
She just turns into a gun? Is that what it is?
Shooting robots down.
Megatron?
I must have all the guns.
Oh my god.
That was pretty good.
She's got a hand cannon.
Oh my god.
So with her little ghetto boot, she's just standing on the top of this island.
Let's finish.
Why is she dirty on the left side now?
She's always dirty.
She's been dirty like that.
She
the whole
dirty,
book?
dirty.
Hold on. See,
She's
but like,
dirty.
the spots are all over her throughout the book, but on this page, the spots are only on one. Maybe those are sun spots.
Oh man,
She's got liver spots. She's getting old so fast.
Roz getting the dirty.
Oh, that would suck if she rusted.
I
WD-40.
don't know.
There's no WD-40 on this island.
Inside of her carriage. You've never.
I think you gotta murder an animal and render its fat.
Oh my god.
Oil.
So that's why she killed all the stuff during winter
that's
to
why she's
mate.
been kicking
Okay,
geese and stomping on geese to get their oil. And then she raised the baby to get more oil, but then she grew attached to it.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
so
Second to last
So they're
page.
back- they're back together again.
The duck comes back after each passing day is some kind of higher.
What is the name of that? What was it? Christ the Redeemer? You never seen that Christ the Redeemer statue? it's a huge statue.
the one in like
I think it's
Oh, is
South
it
America.
Brazil?
Yeah, I think it's either Argentina or
that's
Brazil.
in Brazil. It's in Brazil,
Is
right?
it Brazil? I knew it was one of those South American countries, but
Yeah, I can
you
make
wanna, like
a statue for sure.
Is that where you imagine the robot being on top of the mountain there?
well, maybe that's what the robot wants to be. He sees itself as a god.
It's a
amongst
very
his
small.
animals.
That's a very small island.
I think back to Sean's point is these are markers for there's like 40 bear, there's 30 elk, there's one robot, but he's at the top of the mountain with the one duck, goose, duck,
But,
whatever.
but there's other
There's
geese.
only 3 bears. It doesn't matter.
Right, but these are representative
know that,
bears.
Jeremy.
Now that I've said it out loud, that doesn't make
These are the other bears were extra bears, like extras, background bears to fill out the forest. a
Do the
little bit.
crabs have any significant point in the chapter book?
They probably sing a song.
I think there's something about.
Another-
I think she watches a crab and watches how it walks, and she learns. It's
So that's
She's doing the Zoidberg.
Yep.
I hate Zoidberg.
Everybody
Zoidberg's
hates
the worst fucking character on that show.
Nobody likes
Zoidberg's the
Zoidberg.
worst.
But he's the best for being the worst.
Zoidberg's the worst.
You got to have somebody to on, man. No.
Zoidberg
Without
is the worst.
Zoidberg, he's the foil.
I guess
Zoidberg
so.
is the foil of Futurama, and without him, there'd be no low man
Why
on the
not
totem pole.
Zoidberg?
Exactly. Why not Zoidberg? He smells bad.
He's
a piece of
awful.
shit.
He
Yeah, come on.
does. He does. Save
Zoidberg is
the
a
professor
necessary.
from
He's a
Yetiism.
necessary character.
He does. He does save the professor from Yetiism, though. We'll
So-
get into that.
As we have him on top of the island, everything was just right, which means each animal was killing just enough animals to maintain the ecosystem so that nobody overcrowded the island and overtake it. Because remember, sea otters keep the giant kelp, which helps the
Erosion.
the erosion on the side of the island. And the ducks get eaten by apparently a robot at this point because this robot's murdering geese and
No, it's not murdering anybody. It doesn't just. It doesn't kill. Well, yeah, it did murder the.
it murdered at least
it's
once.
accidental.
And nobody murders
It's
more
accidental.
just one time.
It's accidental. It's accidental.
Okay, fine.
It's
She's
accidental.
killed. We'll downgrade it to manslaughter.
Yeah.
Goose slaughter.
Negligent.
Negligent goose
Okay.
slaughter.
So did anybody read the author's note on the last page?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did.
Reader, the wild robot on the island is actually a simplified version of the wild robot.
Really simplified.
Hold your thought, Jeremy.
Really simplified, Peter.
He's about to Hulk.
Which is the first in the series of novels I've written for children. I've made this picture book because I wanted to depict Roz's life on the island with large, detailed, colorful illustrations. Well done, sir. That was awesome.
Yeah, you did. If that's what you're looking for.
you've just read is only a small part of the wild robot story. If you're curious to learn more about Roz and Brightbill and their wild adventures, I encourage you to give the novels a read. Jeremy, should we really read the novels?
You know, honestly, I feel like the novels are probably worth a read. Don't watch the movies first. because if you watch the movies, the novels won't be able to keep your attention.
I was
That's just the truth.
really like feeling good after this book, but now that we've kind of turned it into a Burning Man
homicide
acid trip, that takes
So,
on many forms. And,
hobo murder tale.
Yeah.
A mechanical hobo murder tale is what this is.
So what I did
I'm
was
in shock.
at the end, the way I read it, I tried to read this book in so many different ways. So the way I read it at the end is like, I encourage you to give the novels a read. If you go to www.amazon.com/thewildrobot, it's like immediately, it feels like an advertisement to me. It's a plug. Let me get that shameless plug in.
I
didn't
feel the plug.
Doesn't.
I know
could
it's
see
not
that. I
really
could see
like
that.
that, but my mind
Yeah.
just kind of turned it into a commercial.
Yeah.
I'm an 80s kid. Man.
It doesn't.
Everything's a commercial.
It doesn't.
I'm with you.
It doesn't feel like a complete thing. How about that? I will say that.
But that's the teaser. It's a
I know
teaser.
it's a teaser, but I feel like if you're giving a 7-year-old something or a 5 or 6-year-old something, it needs to be like this. I'll give you my grade later. We'll do reviews first, and then I did create. We haven't done it yet. Do you want to do the song?
We can
Yeah.
do it.
Let's
But-
do the song.
Let me say that.
Now, I did the song based on the novel because there's not enough story here to even create a song. Because it would just be random and there wouldn't be enough. Like it would be like
Ducks and geese and bears and islands.
And then and then Roz lost her foot for no particular reason. And then she had a baby goose son for whatever reason.
It's like Beverly Hillbillies. And then Roz had a real bad look.
I don't know
Why? Because she
had
lost
that.
her foot.
I don't know why nothing in this story makes any sense because there's no explanation for anything.
It's the wild robot, not the tame.
Yeah. This
so-
is the wild robot.
So I did this song is bluegrass. I did cue it for bluegrass. It's less bluegrass country. The one thing I did notice about the AI that I'm using, and I got to fix this in the future, is this seems to do really long intros, like 30-second intros. I gotta figure out how to shorten those a little bit. For our purposes, I don't really necessarily need to listen to a 30-minute
All right,
intro.
into that prompt, make the intro shorter.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. All right, so
Let me know when you're ready.
But
Yeah,
it's totally the wild robot. And I did a couple others, but it did things like bone and blood, and I was like, I don't really like that at all.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like a family out of like something in bone. I was like, that doesn't sound good at all. And I didn't like that one, so I had to redo it. So I'll go ahead and play it, and let's take a look and hear what it sounds like. It's a little different than the metal stuff we've been listening
I swear to God, if this mentions salmons in any way,
I did not give it that prompt.
On a lonely island where the waves crash high, a crate washed up beneath a stormy sky. 5 little otters found a metal hand, the strangest creature in a wild land. Her name was Roz, Unit 734. She woke to a world she'd never seen before, with sensors humming and a heart of steel, learning what it means to truly feel. Oh, Roz, a robot on the mountainside.
It's
In the
pretty.
wild
it's catchy.
woods where the creatures hide.
It's good.
With a word, a click, she learned the way.
Now, do you put like a transcript into the AI of the book?
I told it to go look for the book.
So AIs can't find it unless you give it a transcript.
She's a wild robot.
This
it's
one
doing
did.
pretty good.
It's
This one did. I told it base it off of the book, so it went out and
Fall
looked
in
for
a
this.
broken
Okay.
nest, left one tiny egg against her metal chest.
Sometimes
Golden
Google has
gosling
it.
with a fragile bill, she named him Bright Bill by the frozen rill. She wasn't built for a mother's care, but she learned to walk and she learned to share. Loud Wind taught her what a goose should know to help that little gosling thrive.
Yeah, Loud Wing's part of the
Oh, Roz's a robot on the mountainside, in the wild woods where the creatures hide. With a word and a click, she learned the way to live in the green and the gold and the gray.
I kind of like
From the
it.
rock and the pine,
not bad. It's not bad.
to the cold winter hill. She's a wild robot with a mother's will.
This is one of like 6 that I did, I think this is the best one.
Can you ask it to add some cowbell?
More cowbell. I'm gonna, the
Her
next one I
echoes came
do,
with the cold blue
cowbell
light to
solo.
take her back into the factory night. But the forest rose with the mighty roar to protect the mother they'd grown to adore. Bright Bill led the flock through the winter air for the robot who gave him a mother's prayer. Now the island whispers of a metal frame who gave every creature a brand new name. A mother to a goose, a friend to the bed.
Oh, what
What
happened?
just happened?
That's where it ends.
Oh wow! It just cut off in the middle of nowhere there.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes and 31 seconds. That is the
All right,
finality of the file.
Dang.
I was, you know what I was gonna say? We're coming for you.
Oh wow,
Nashville.
that's wild.
but not with an unfinished song. We're not.
Oh wow, okay. I'll have to see if that's really where it,
Yeah,
Okay.
I downloaded. It's Roz on the Shore.
Roz
That is
on the Shore.
That is
All
the
right, well.
entirety of the MP3.
Wow. Okay, let me see. If
Jeremy
that's-
didn't pay his AI subscription.
It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Is that right?
For $14.95, you can have the rest of this song. They're holding your shit hostage,
Yeah, man,
son.
that's wild.
you used
Okay.
all your tokens.
I may
Put the new dollar in.
I may have the rest of that song elsewhere, but we don't have to go.
So
we,
listeners,
we're good. We're
if
good
you
now.
go to www.
We'll post it. www.throwthepodcast.com. So yeah, well, it's just another song we'll add to
Damn,
our
yeah.
list.
All right, so,
Yeah.
you guys ready for some comments?
Yeah, let's do
let's
some
get to
reviews,
them.
man.
All
for
right,
sure.
we got some
and then we'll do
reviews.
our reviews, which
Yeah.
you know what mine's gonna be.
God, it's gonna be so long. I bet. I'm just kidding. All right.
Previewed
How
mine.
can
I
we
think.
rile him up a little bit more?
He's gonna be, Jeremy's gonna be like, we got six
I got my-
pages worth
I
of
got my-
comments.
I got my
on-
damn notes, man. I got my notes.
He's got a whole notebook just for this book.
Go ahead. So okay,
This day will live
we
in
going-
infamy.
Are we going from ones to
We're gonna go.
fives,
We're gonna
or-
go. We're gonna go from ones to five.
Okay, ones to fives, okay.
I'm gonna go to 1 to 5 because I like the way the 5 ends.
Okay.
So a problem that is common and that I saw, and I didn't want to do a billion reviews, is that people were upset, like we talked about.
Yeah.
Because some people were expecting this book to be a book, like the fourth in the series, like 1, 2, 3. Like,
Oh no.
yeah. So some people, such as Marquita, said, "Don't waste your money." I bought this book for my 12-year-old grandson because he loves the series and he finished the book in under 5 minutes. It's more of a picture book than it is a short novel. Now, that being said, I can understand her
Yeah.
anger about it, but if you go to Amazon where she ordered the book, you will see that it says a book for 5 to 7-year-olds. So maybe grandma
Yeah.
should have read a little bit closer. Maybe the small print got her.
Pull
I
your
don't
head
know.
out, Grandma.
Yeah, come on, Granny. You
It's
gotta-
your head, not
can't-
it's your
the-
ass, not a hat.
the internet's a wild place. Just
Yeah,
remember
I get-
that.
yeah, I get
So the name of this next person is Superman Reads. So Superman Reads says,
Okay.
"What an absolutely misleading scam. The lead my 9-year-old to cry from." I don't know what that means. That leads my 9-year-old to cry from disappointment. How could they possibly make this as book 4 of the series? Very dishonest and misleading, as it's a picture book. Shame on the author and marketing team for misleading people for $signs. 1 star.
Yeah, I don't.
I know this is
could
somebody's
see-
opinion, but that's a strong one. That's a strong opinion.
I don't agree with that.
Some people
That's-
I do understand because I think some people, and this is going to be one of the other ones. Some people were given this. They were able to pre-order the book before they saw anything. So some
Okay.
people didn't
So
know it was a picture
maybe-
book based on what maybe the description. I don't know what it looked like when they first got it. But the next comment is from Susan, and she says, "This is a picture book. I thought it was another book in the series. I feel as though the way it was marketed was misleading, as we have the other 3 book series. And since this has a totally different title, I assumed it was the new title and not a picture book version. Disappointing.
Yeah.
2 stars."
Okay, so a lot of that's
So this is crazy because this is the next one is going to be a little longer, but I think it's worth listening to. Summer says, "Disappointing. I know that it would be impossible to fit all the depth of the first chapter book into this picture book. However, I still expected this book to be engaging and it just fell flat. No warmth or personality. It contains nothing unique or special. This seems like a real missed opportunity. This book could have been a gem if it told a new side story to the main Wild Robot plot. It isn't endearing at all. Sadly, Jeremy's getting excited. It feels the author phoned it in and just asked AI to summarize this chapter book. Likewise, I was expecting so much more from the illustrations. While there are a few that are striking, most are pretty bland and some too cartoonish. Perhaps my expectations were too high and were colored by the impressive visual landscapes presented in the film. Thinking back, the artwork in the Wild Robot series and Creepy Carrots book is all pretty minimalistic, so maybe I expected too much. But when this book is marketed as the author's desire to present quote large, detailed, colorful illustrations, it makes me anticipate exactly that. Overall, if you have a kid who fell in love with the series, you will probably still have to buy this. Just don't expect too much from it. It feels like a cash grab to me. I think this was 3 stars.
Wow.
So Jeremy is like, what does that say, Jeremy?
What does it say?
The incomplete story, the cash grab.
Yeah.
The cash grab.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a crash. I'm not going to go as far as crash. Okay. But I will say, I like that idea. This could have been another story.
Man, this
he could have used another story. I will say, I will defend Mr. Brown, and the art is amazing.
Yeah. I was disagreeing. That was I was going to disagree with. Like, it didn't feel. I felt like the simplicity of it was what helped tell the story the way it did.
It was relaxing to just look at. Jeremy just threw me the book.
Look at the back of
Noise.
Look at the back of that. There's the art. The original art's in the back of that. The original art in the back of the novel is very, very, very good.
Oh, there's some kids.
I'm not looking. Don't pass me that book.
Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we got.
All right. Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's some really good art in the back of it.
I know it's back there. All right, I'll look.
But
I own the book. It's just not on me right now.
So, but I agree. I think the art's really striking.
Oh, that's dope with the little like sketches. Yeah,
I think the sketches are really awesome. I just think he could have done a better job. I don't even understand why he had to even tell this story in this book format. He could have told a different story.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason to try to tell the chapter book story in this story.
He was just like pressured for time or something.
I think he was pressured to put out a picture book by his publisher.
It could be.
That's
definitely.
He could have put there's another story that could have been there.
This picture with the bear.
Yeah,
it's like it looks like his face is like, if you make a bear shits in the woods joke with me, I swear I will maul you right now. I love this. This is good. These pictures are amazing. Great, some of them are like detailed and some of them are rough, but they all look really good. And I'm glad you guys let me look at that.
Yeah, he's a fantastic artist. Like I don't think.
So I got one more.
I think you should.
I think
something after
your comment before we get into it.
I got one more review.
Yeah,
by Lori. Beautiful pictures and a great addition to Peter Brown for younger kids who are not yet reading chapter books. This book will also motivate kids to want to read the chapter books. My students love this series. And the reason I saved that one for last, because obviously she's a teacher. And like the way I felt about this book is that it is a primer for kids who aren't reading yet. So it'll get them interested in the book. And if they're on that bridge right before getting into, because that, I forget I think it's 4th grade is when you start reading like real, novelty, more than 50 pages, more pictures. If you give a kid in 3rd grade at the end of the year this book and coordinate with their 4th grade teacher, it could be like one of the first books that they read.
There's better stuff.
Jeremy's like, this bullshit.
There's better stuff. Like there's great, awesome, amazing graphic novels out there that you can give kids.
Oh yeah, I know. I've heard of the Wild Robot.
Wait, what? The Wild?
The Wild Robot. Read this book instead.
The Amulet series comes to mind as one that comes to mind. What's the Bad Day series? It's the
Groundhog Day.
No good, very. Was it?
Yeah, it's no good, very like something like
no
that.
good, horrible, very bad day.
Yeah, those are great. Like there's some other stuff out there.
Maniac McGee's good.
There's not like you're not gonna give a kid a picture book. who's moving into chapter books. You're going to give them a chapter book. You're going to give them something.
But they were reading picture books before that. There's got to be some demarcation of when they switch over, and that's what I was saying. Very niche,
Very niche.
or whatever it's pronounced. But whatever, it's a very narrow lane, and I think that might be what he was.
Shit.
Just so you know, Jeremy just tossed the book on the floor.
Through the book.
Jeremy's Ninja Turtle shirt is perfect right now because the look on that Ninja Turtle's face is what Jeremy feels like.
I literally
eyes just
threw
angry.
the book.
Wow.
I threw the book.
He tossed it.
Throw the book podcast. It's the first time in 8 episodes I've actually thrown the book. I threw the book, and this is
Any
the first
guess
book.
on what Jeremy's gonna rate this book?
This is the first book I'm giving
1/2 Mario star.
0 books.
Oh shit, son!
0 books.
Wow.
No redeeming qualities.
0 out of
Schedule
0
one
books.
drug.
I did
I'm
not
giving
see
it
that
0
coming.
out of 6 books. I will not even put this in our little free library.
Whoa!
I will.
Jeremy's trying to fight a bear.
Wow.
If you want to put it in the little free library, I'm more than happy to do it.
Jeremy's like, I'm more than happy to come up behind you later that day and take it out.
I think I
library
personally feel like it's a great book if you have a 3 or 4 year old that just wants to look at pictures.
Jeremy's silently ripping the pages out of the book
But it's not. It's for any kid that's got half a brain in their head. It's not a great book. It's just it's too many unanswered questions. There's a lot. There's so many in a world of creepy pair of underpants. In a world of
Come on, say it. In a world.
In like, come on. We have read even like, come on. Like Gray Squirrel loses.
Wait,
it.
there's a fire?
Gray Squirrel loses
read
it.
this book.
Gray Squirrel loses it is a better book than that.
Did Roz start the fire?
Gray Squirrel loses it is a better book than this, hands down. By so many. And Gray Squirrel loses it. It's just a fun little like it doesn't try to be anything. This is just crap. This is what I don't enjoy it.
Due to time constraints, we will not be hearing from Dave.
It's just I didn't like the pictures are pretty, but that's all it's got. It's just pretty pictures. That's it. The story is junk because it's an incomplete story.
So are kids that read it?
It's trying to tell you a chapter book story with pictures. It doesn't do a very good job.
Are the kids that gonna read it gonna be like, I love this book?
Absolutely hated it.
Is that the only kids
They're
that
going to be crying after reading this. I'm
I
going to
will
rate.
be in the parking lot
Yeah, he's like,
burning this book.
Jeremy's gonna fight a kid. He's like, Mister, can I have that book?
No. You know what? I'm not even going to sign this book.
He's gonna
I'm
burn.
not even going to sign this book.
There will only be 2 signatures on each book, and no signatures on one book due to Jeremy's lack of.
Oh my gosh.
He's already put it away.
In fact, I'm done. I'm just done. No,
Is that-
I'm just joking. I'm just done.
Jeremy's throwing his headphones
Throw it
down. He's
and be like,
gone.
I'm done with this. Holy shit. I'm going to rate Jeremy's review as a 6 out of 6.
That is a not biased review.
So just okay. I will be the moderator here because I'll put my saying. So, Dave, how do you feel about the book? In all honesty, how do you feel?
I was at like a 5.
You're at a 5
Until he was swayed by your evil
I was
vibes.
5 out of 6 AIs.
Really?
And because of my honestly, I had a conversation with Claude and AI about AI, and it was actually, there's some fun little points that I would like to just read for a
I'm
second.
listening.
Man, that
I'm going
was
to
a
paraphrase a
paradox.
few. But okay, so great angle for your episode. Honestly, it knows we have a podcast. And
Oh, wow. Okay.
It understands and references old books and everything. But using this book as a gentle pushback against AI while keeping it fun and accessible. And I was like, oh, really? The real message might be less about AI specifically and more about adaptation and humility. The idea that fitting into a community requires observation, patience, and willingness to change. Roz doesn't bulldoze the island and install Wi-Fi. She watches, listens, learns the language. I'm like, ooh, a little creepy there.
That's what spies do.
And that's a great. And I would say that's a. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not done. Let me finish, and then we could do this. It's really a natural fit for the episode because the pushback comes straight from the story itself. You're not editorializing. You're just reading what's on the page. Yeah. A robot shows up, doesn't destroy anything, learns to communicate, becomes part of the community, and everybody's better for it. Peter Brown basically wrote a pro-coexistence AI fable for preschoolers before AI even was a thing people argued about. And there's something genuinely funny about the framing for your audience, like all of these very serious tech philosophers writing 1,000-page manifestos about the dangers of artificial intelligence. And meanwhile, a children's picture book quietly nailed the hopeful vision of the story within 48 pages with pictures of geese. And I was like, fuck yeah, Claude. Holy crap.
So says the AI.
So says the AI.
AI says AI is good. We've investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoings.
Oh,
So
and its final thing was, while everyone was panicking about AI. Oh, wait, you could even make it a bit of a show. Say, while everyone was panicking about AI, Roz was out there just trying to be a good mom. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
I haven't given my rating
But
yet.
now with our conversation, that good mom theory, well, I don't know about that.
I'm going to give my rating right after I give my
Sure.
rebuttal to that, because can we not explore the Russian spy robot theory? Because remember, that's what spies do. They learn and watch
I
and
know.
assimilate.
Yeah. It's kind of dark,
Right?
kind of creepy.
What if this robot is sent into whatever country this is, just as a test robot
It
to see
fell
if
off the ship, and I'm
it
making
fell
air
off
quotes.
the ship. Yeah, they just got pushed off the ship. Right, they pushed 5 off the ship, hoping one would make it.
Just one.
That's all they needed. So this robot's gathering data.
Yeah.
and now they're going to have all this information.
That's just as good as the Burning Man acid trip that we created.
Wouldn't it be a Chinese spy?
no.
What
Russian spy.
Why would it be Russian?
What? I don't know. Russia seems just.
It was like that Chinese spy, like that California mayor.
You're
really California.
You're veering a little bit off on political.
Well, no, you brought a spy. Like that's relevant.
Yeah, some of
That's
Russian
relevant.
spies. That's a little more like Hunt for Red October.
You heard about this, right?
2 pinks. I'm sorry, no, 1 pink. One pink
apparently
only.
this woman is a mayor of a California. This mayor of this California town is actually a Chinese spy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was
She's the
a
mayor.
something
She was
about-
the
what
mayor
is
of Arcadia.
allegedly
California.
This was a while
a
ago,
Chinese
right?
spy.
This
Oh,
wasn't
she
like,
admitted.
was she even-
She admitted it.
Was she convicted?
Yeah, she's been convicted.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I guess Chinese spy.
It's
Well,
Chinese
there you
spy.
go.
That's crazy.
Hey, shout out California.
Arcadia. Yeah. That's wild.
So I'm going to give the book.
So you went 5.
yeah, 5 out of 6.
I went 0.
I
so
thought
it's got
the
a
story.
2.5 average at this point.
4.5.
4.5. Really?
Yeah.
What?
and-
4.5 what? That's your thing. 4.5.
4.5 uppercuts.
Okay,
4.5
cool.
uppercuts.
Good.
4.5 uppercuts.
We'll go with
One little jab. Four uppercuts and a jab.
So
How
I'm
about
the
that?
only one that vehemently hated it.
Absolutely. But you hated it enough for more than one person, though.
But I feel you brought that on yourself by watching
Yeah,
the movie,
and that's
reading
why
the
I
book.
read. That's why I
Okay,
read
so
that comment that was very much like you're in sentiment, because I think watching the movie first ruins.
I clearly put the disclaimer out there that I did that.
yeah.
I clearly put the disclaimer out there that I probably did that.
But wow,
But
somebody
it
turned him
turned
up.
you into
really
a
angered
monster.
me.
Somebody turned him up to 11
So,
today.
I also feel like
was a great book.
given that information though, I also feel like even if I hadn't watched the movie, even if I just read the book, the chapter book's probably fine. I didn't like the chapter book only because
it was a waste of 3 hours.
because I'd watched the movie. It was a waste of 3 hours.
See, but I think me and Dave didn't know what we didn't know.
Yeah.
And if you had just started with this book that you threw on the floor, that you would have probably viewed it differently, going stepping
probably.
upwards instead. You stepped down. It's like you watched it's like you went to the end of the book and read the end first.
I think you're right. I think I saw too much. I
Which
just
is
had
something
too
your
much-
wife does.
I see.
She goes and watches the ends of movies sometimes, right? Doesn't she?
I had to.
No.
I had
She
too
doesn't
much.
do that?
No.
I thought, she lets us spoil movies for her that she may watch at some later date. She's like, I'll just tell me the
or
end. I
we'll
don't
watch
care.
like a true crime thing, and she'll go and look up like what the verdict of the
did
court
what.
case is.
Yeah,
At
and
the
then she'll
She's
end
like,
up
I
watching
know that. I'm like,
But you still want to know how they got there.
yeah. It's like
Well,
watching Return of the Jedi first.
So I clearly want to point this out. Like I have no problem with Mr. Brown. I hope he. I don't think he's a terrible writer.
A man was arrested today for punching Peter Brown in the face
I think he's a terrible.
and slapping him with a book.
I don't think
Whoa,
he's a terrible.
did you
I
just
don't think
say
he's a
you
terrible
think-
writer. I think he's a terrible writer.
Oh my God!
Oh man.
I don't think he's a terrible
controversy
writer.
begins.
I don't think he's a terrible writer at all.
Now I'm confused.
I honestly don't think he's a terrible writer. I'm just teasing. But I just spoiled everything for myself by watching the movie.
Yeah, so. I think that's no cut on. I think that's no cut on Peter Brown.
But I also
we've made a new rule too that we don't talk about the book in between the podcasts. So once we read it and it's assigned, we can't talk about it.
We no longer speak to each other. Like even
I don't know if Jeremy might need like a midpoint to release some of this pressure because no, I say we keep it. I like this energy.
Really good. But I also
like this. Holy shit.
But I do think that, I think going forward, I'm not gonna. I think we'll just keep it the way it is. Like I don't think the watching the movie or anything. Like I just really,
it should be book only.
I gotta tell you, even if I hadn't seen the movie or read the book, the chapter book, I still just. I don't think
you would have hated it the way you did.
I think I'd give it a 2 or a 3.
Yeah,
I think I'd give it a 2 or 3
fair,
because I still think I would have too many questions for me to give it a 5 or 4.5.
Where are you going, Mr. Brown?
So let's say to be fair to the author, let's say I give it instead of giving it a 0, let's give it a
-2.
I won't burn it. I won't burn it in
not burning. Like Fahrenheit 451 over here is not going to burn your book for you this week.
Fahrenheit 451. The temperature.
The next week's book is Fahrenheit 451.
So I think
we're pivoting a little.
I think given that information, I think I'll be fair and I'll give it 2. I'll give it 2 books thrown.
Lowest rating ever from Jeremy.
It's the lowest one I've given.
Yeah.
I would not.
Thank you, your benevolence.
I'll give you 2 stars. It's a fine book to give a 3-year-old if they want to look at the pictures.
He's like, if you want to eat a book,
if you gotta,
this one would be first.
If you gotta,
this looks like it has the tastiest paint.
If you got a line of birdcage,
God.
The picture.
Sorry, hold on.
The art's amazing.
Peter Brown was arrested today for punching a man in the face in Middle Tennessee.
Oh my God. The art's fine if you like crap that looks like it was made by AI. It's fine.
Damn.
I'm sure.
Shots fired.
I'm sure whatever Gemini or whatever ChatGPT.
We found the body of Jeremy Bell.
I'm sure whatever AI prompt he used is really proud of it.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
No, I'm teasing. This is let's be really clear. This is a comedy podcast here, so we're just taking a piss here.
The words of Throw the Book podcast are not necessarily the opinions of the members of Throw the Book podcast.
I don't think we can use that one.
Disclaimer.
It's a fine book. It's a fine book.
Right.
It's a good book.
I think we have reached the end of this episode.
Holy crap. What are we reading next?
The next one we're going to read is
Jeremy's going to lose his shit.
The slightly racist tale, the story about Ping.
Ping!
Ping the duck.
Ping.
We're doing so we have
duckish
three duckish in a row. This one's going to be fun. It's a really old book. It came out in I think it came out in the 70s.
Is there going to be any Breakfast at Tiffany's kind of?
Oh, it's super racist. You're going to love it. Oh yeah, it's super
Mickey
racist.
Rooney up in this piece.
Oh yeah, it's super racist. Like there's some. Yeah, it's gonna have some stuff in it.
We plan to have this book as the book.
Oh yeah,
we'll see where it goes.
Oh yeah,
we may have a midweek change.
No, it
should be good.
There's a reason we did it. It was published in 1955.
Oh man!
So it has 1955.
This feels like a product of its era book.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So that's why we're doing it. To come out of this one.
There are going to be a lot of disclaimers in this next episode.
I can't wait for the reviews on this one. So
all right, guys.
Thanks,
Holy
guys.
cow! What an episode,
Dave.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much.
Bye.